I'm not late, you're late. That is it. How does this... Is this like... Alright, this goes around back. Hold on. There we go. I think that's right. I don't know if that's right or not, but fuck it. Fuck it! Should get overtime stream? What are you talking about? This happens when you don't eat enough Snickers and drink enough Mountain Dew. I can concur to that. I can definitely do that. No, I would listen, chat. I like you know when you're like putting on an outfit and you're like, you know, you're running late, but then you realize last second that it's the outfit that you picked out is fucking garbage. So I had to find a new outfit real quick. But this is it. My fuck Joe Biden sign is falling over. Hold on. There we go. Summerstra changed out of her Chuck E. Cheese uniform. I had to like find something quick that wasn't like, I was trying to make something work with the white pants, but like, what do you wear with white pants? I don't know. Feels like I'm going to like a wedding or something. But now we're good. I found something. I can pay them in bad wax capacitors and dud tubes. You know what I need? I need a bunch of capacitors. I need a bunch of resistors. Chat, I did a thing. I gave 50 bucks. I did a thing. Oops, get. I did a thing, right? So I showed you guys the schematic I made like a while ago. And it's got some problems, right? It's like I made this schematic for this guitar pedal I want to make. But there's a couple problems with it. Like the most glaring issue that it has right now, like specifically as it's written, is obviously it's shorted the fucking DC power to ground. I don't know why I put this here. There needs to be a capacitor here to block the DC. Because as it stands, this would immediately short if I built this exactly as it was written. But, you know, in a couple other areas, I kind of improved some things. So I redrew the schematic. And now we're looking at... It's a little bit cleaner now. It's a little bit nicer. But I've got it. I added, like, the other tube in there. So I feel like this is pretty primo. And now I just need to figure out exactly what these values are for this clipper circuit. And I think I can, like, actually build this. Like, it's looking pretty, like, I think I'm gonna, like, upload this to some sort of forum and ask what they think I should do. Because now I think I have most of the tubes. I don't have this specific tube right here. The 6112, I don't have that tube. So I need to buy that tube. But other than that, I have the rest of the tubes. Now I just need to get all of the resistors and capacitors and switches and plugs and whatever else. And then I should be able to actually make this, and it should hopefully work. I don't know exactly if it will, but I've got a schematic here, chat. I did a thing. I actually made a schematic. Definitely a cutestra looking yumstra. Use some real resistor symbols. Man, I did for a long time, but it's so much more annoying. Do you know how much easier it is just to draw a box and then write 500K in it? Like, that's... You know what it is. You know what's a resistor. It's like, yeah, I could make this whole thing with the squiggly lines, but that would be, like, way harder, and it wouldn't, like, add anything. You're, like, if you're an electrician, you know what this is. Like, it's not a mystery about, like, I wonder... What 500K, what could this be referring to? I don't know. Is that a capacitor? Is that a vacuum tube? Like, no, you know what that is. Come on. So listen, everybody writes schematics a little bit differently. Everybody does their own thing when they're writing a schematic. I have a couple quirks that I started just doing. like, I used to draw a little bridge over wires that go underneath another wire to indicate that they were connected, but now I just leave it like that. And it's like, as long as it's consistent, you know that that wire is connected to that wire and doesn't connect to that wire, right? It's pretty good. I don't know. I like the way I make schematics. I think it looks cool. Can't follow directions. That's why I'm always in detention. Like, if Astra is an engineer, engineers cannot be wrong. This is the first rule of engineering. I don't know. What do you think, chat? I need to, like... There might still be glaring issues, I think. Mainly, probably with the bias resistors. Like, I might need to change... The only reason why I had these at 100 ohms is because the 6BF7 tube says that the bias resistors need to be at 100 ohms, but I don't really know if that's exactly what I want them to be, because basically, you know, your bias is kind of... You need to know what the rest of your system is doing in order to bias it correctly. But it's like... So that might be something I need to change, is the bias resistors on here. The bypass capacitors are probably alright. For the 6112 tube, it says the bypass resistors are 1k ohm. So and it didn't give me any sort of bias resistor value for this. So I just put 1.8k here. So this might be completely wrong. The 150k ohm input, like, plate resistors might be wrong. The bias resistors might be wrong. The bypass capacitor might be wrong. But really, this is where I mostly don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Because, like, this is based... I ripped this circuit out of a D-Lab circuit, and I don't think it will work with these values. It's a different vacuum tube. I don't think that it's biased correctly. I don't think these are going to work with the numbers I'm running. So I have to... I don't understand how this works, to be honest with you. I understand how everything else works except for the clipper. I need to, like, fundamentally understand this, and I don't yet. And before I can, like... I need to, like, completely reverse engineer this circuit before I can, like, figure out exactly how to, like, tune this tube. But other than that, it's like... I think the numbers are the only thing that are off in most of this. I think the actual, like, position, the way I've laid everything out... I think it's good, chat. Stop talking Chinese sweatshop language. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. I was just excited. I just wanted to show chat. Don't make me stay after school. I like the Astra watermark with the signature. Yeah. I figured, you know, better watermark it so that people don't steal my design. You know what I mean? That I can say, no, this... If someone tries to steal my design, I can be like, no, that's my design. I designed that. A wrong cathode resistor will only melt a tube or decrease its performance. Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? Is that, like... And, yeah, I know I'm going back to it, but shut up. For this tube specifically, so these 6BF7 tubes have a maximum voltage of 110 volts, right? And theoretically, I'm probably going to send about 120 volts to them as it's laid out right here. It should be able to handle it, but, like, I don't think it will be that over voltage to be a big problem. But ideally, I want about 110 volts right here, right? But the 6112 volt, like, vacuum tube, it's like... It's got some weird, like, values. It's basically the same, like, size of tube, but its maximum plate voltage is 330. It's like that. It's got 3 times the acceptable voltage range that the 6BS7 does, and not only that, it has like twice the amplification factor. It has an amplification factor of 70. Whereas the 6BS7 has an amplification factor of 35. So I don't really know. Maybe what I want to do is replace all of these fuck. Here we go. Maybe what I want to do is replace both of these 6BS7 tubes with 6112 tubes, but I don't really know if these are good preamp tubes. So I don't know. I don't know if 6BS7s are good preamp tubes. So I might have to, like, change all of this shit. I don't really know, but we'll find out, I guess. New D-Lab will be happy if she distracts him with enough cat content. Wait, what? Not. I designed that. Also, I stole that Clipper stage from D-Lab. I did. I won't even lie. I straight up stole that from D-Lab. I straight up stole that. Say tubes one more time. Guys, do you like my tubes? I don't know, is there an advantage to using the 6BF7 tube over the 6112? I don't really know. I know some people are saying that the, like, certain sub-micro tubes aren't good because they have too high of an MU value. And I don't really know if that's true or not. But, like, look how cute this little guy is. Like, is this not just, like, a cute tube? See, I could fit 4 or 5 of these in a guitar pedal, right? That's my whole thing. Is I can fit these in a guitar pedal. And I can fit a good bit of them. So if I've got 2 of these, I have 2 of these. I have another one. I have 2 of these. I have 4 of the diode tubes. I only need 2 of these, but I have 4 of them. And so now all I need is the 16112 tube. That's all I need, theoretically. Or another 6BF7 tube. Because I only have 2 of these. So I don't know, chat. How many can you fit up there? I mean, let's find out. Hope you can get it straight. Yeah, I don't know if, I don't know what the deal is, but I really want to start, like, building this, you know? I'm thinking about, like, rummaging through my old amp. Like, I have that DIY amp that I am, like, fairly close to finishing, that all I need to do is just add a couple things, but I kind of don't trust the wiring on that. I don't trust the schematic. I don't know if I trust myself when I built it. So, like, I wonder if I should just scavenge that for parts, and I could just put them back eventually when I want to actually finish that amp. I can fit 4 or 5 of these. Everyone starts to worry in a pedal. You guys are... Your guys' mind is so in the gutter. I said I can fit these things, and you immediately assume I'm talking about my ass. I can't believe you guys. I can't believe you guys. Time to do sketchy stuff. I don't know, maybe I could, like, contact D-Lab specifically. Like, maybe I could, like, join his Patreon again or something and ask him directly how that circuit works. Because, like, I kind of want to get somebody who's, like, well-versed in building vacuum tube amps or pedals. Because, like, I could, like, go to, like, I want to go to, like, a pedal, like, forum, pedal makers forum, but the problem with pedal makers is they never use vacuum tubes. So it's like, if I go to, like, a DIY guitar pedal, like, Reddit or subforum or whatever, and I ask them, hey, does this circuit look correct? People are probably not gonna know what the fuck they're looking at because it's a vacuum tube schematic, not like a normal, it doesn't have any transistors. Chaz is always very wholesome. Rock out with your clock out. You weren't talking about your ass? Damn it. Damn. Yeah, it's our fault after you conditioned us to you using pens as your favorite toy. It's not even true anymore, man. It's not even my favorite toy anymore. There have been others that have surpassed it. There has been others. Specifically one other that has surpassed it. There's one toy that is taken the role of the pen away, and it's pretty good. What are the others? I'm not gonna lie, it's very pen-shaped. I can't show it, but it's very pen-shaped. The difference is like, the pens don't really have anything to hold on to, you know what I mean? These, especially if you get lube on your hands, this shit is hard to grab onto, and you don't want to lose it. But the one I got now, it's like similar shaped, but it actually is a toy designed for that, so it's not actually, it's better. Pics in Discord. I have an amp schematic that she just has to plug into it. I have her amp schematic. She just has to plug it into one of her 2 8-ohm ports and it will work. The speaker will get delivered sometime Saturday, allegedly. Hell yeah! I'm gonna do like a big guitar stream when that gets here because I really am set. I really want to play through that. And I've got these pedals here. I've got this pedal, which is my wah/volume pedal. Which I really love this pedal, by the way. I love how it looks. I might paint my car this color. I love how this looks so much. Like, I love the paint on this. But I've also got this distortion pedal, which I'm excited to use. Like, I haven't gotten to use this. The problem is I don't have a way of powering these. I need, like a 9-volt power supply, and I don't have that. So I'm probably gonna have to, like, go to the guitar store and pick one of those up. But I've also got that other, Digitech pedal coming, and I'm really excited about the Digitech pedal. I'm like so fucking hyped for it. You have no idea. The car should be neon. I'm not painting the car well, that actually could kind of look kind of good. But fuck, listen, we'll decide what we're painting the car later. I gotta get the body kit first. You need a sugar daddy, damn it. That's TOS, the way you use the pen. What do you mean? It's just a pen. I didn't use this for anything nefarious. It's just a pen. Just like this is just a pen, right? There's nothing nefarious going on. Nothing nefarious about it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why they do 2 8-ohm ports in parallel. In that case, you can plug it into the 16-ohm port. What are you talking about, Boobs? Which amp are you talking about? Be nice if you're brave enough. I'm all daddy, no sugar. 100% my favorite color too. Yeah, I love that. I love that color. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to try building that pedal. Because, like, I've always had a pet peeve when it comes to, like, guitar pedals. I've always disliked solid state distortion. I've never liked the way it sounds. I don't like solid state, overdrive tubes. I don't like, not overdrive tubes, overdrive pedals. I don't like the way it is. There's like a subsect of people who will shit on Black Star guitar amp owners for playing through hybrid amps because they use both transistors and vacuum tubes in the amp. But almost all of those people will then use something like this in front of their fucking guitar, and it's like, this is a solid state amplifier. That's all this is. This is a solid state distortion box. It's a solid state, but I don't like solid state. So if I could build a guitar pedal that uses vacuum tubes, that would be awesome. But if you look at like 90% of vacuum tubes, I fucking found a schematic for one. Is it here? Did I download it here? Oh yeah, here we go. So like, look at this, chat. Look at this one. Right? If we look at this pedal, right? This is a vacuum tube pedal schematic. Similar in idea to what I've trying to make. Like, the idea is similar. The difference is these are 12AU7 tubes, which has a maximum plate voltage of like 350 volts. And its normal operating range is like 250 volts to like 300 volts, right? That's how much DC positive voltage you need at the anodes right here for it to work. But on this schematic, you've got 9 volts. This is not doing anything. This is like the worst design of all time. Like, this is not gonna create a good sound. This is not going to work. This is improperly designed. Like, what the fuck are you doing with 9 volts on the anodes of the 12AX7? It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. But that's why I like my pedal that I've designed uses specific tubes at their actual rated voltage value. So it should actually sound decent instead of being kind of like underwhelming. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just like a pet peeve of mine that I've always had about like vacuum tube amps or vacuum tube pedals. That's a treasure map. I have a schematic for your orange Aura 15. It shows the schematic 3 speaker jack, but 2 of them are labeled 8 ohm and are in parallel with each other. Yeah. I think that's so you can run 2 8 ohm speakers in parallel. So you can either run one 8 ohm speaker, you can either run one 16 ohm speaker, or you can run 2 8 ohm speakers. I think. Wouldn't that come out to 4 ohms then? I don't know. X marks the spot. So you had 2 pens when you started the stream. Where's the second pen? It always peeves me when I pet underperforms. Do I see a flux capacitor on that schematic? Like, our chat doesn't know anything about what I'm talking about. It's like Boobs is the only one in chat that somewhat like understands what I'm talking about here. 250 volts at 1.21 gigawatts. Fuck. Wait, I was late. Today is, what's this about, a pen? I got a pen. Look at him. Look at the little, little Trump pen. Oh. You talking about this pen? Because this is a different pen, but they're both still just pens. Missed her being able to fit 4 or 5 tubes in redacted. You should see me when Boobs tries to explain things to me. Fuck, dude. I don't know. I really want to, like, build this schematic. I'm gonna probably have to wait a little bit before I actually, like, build it. Because I need, like, a good amount of stuff to build it. I need, like, a breadboard of some sort. I don't really want, like, a normal breadboard like you find on Amazon. I need to get... kind of want to get something like, kind of like just a turret board, I think. If I go to Amazon. Turret board. Like, I think I want to get something like this. It'd probably be easier if I just had, like, something this and I could just, like, connect it to there. They make shorter versions of this, too. So, I need that, which is, like, 17 bucks. I need a bunch of resistors. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a variable resistor. There's a pack of these things. Is this the one that I... No, that's not it. I found one... Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Because these are, like, variable resistors that I can set with a screwdriver. So I'm not going to bump them and change their value. And specifically, they are rated to 300 volts, which is absolutely more than what I need, and 5 watts. Not 5 watts, half a watt. So I think that they're good enough to, like, test things. They're obviously not, like, ideal, but just to figure out, like, adjust things on the fly and figure out exactly where I want resistors, and then I can measure these after I'm done setting everything up, and then permanently put in those resistors in. But I think it comes with most of what I need, right? It's got, like, 500 ohms. It's got 1K ohm. It's got a bunch of different ones. I don't really know if this would work, but I think it would be good for just testing. So if I had, like, that with, like, you know, the breadboard of some sort, I think that'd be all right. Maybe a breadboard. See, I hate these ones. I don't think these are gonna be... I hate those. I'd rather just solder something into place. Like, I hate these little fucking things. Something like that could also probably work. Eat my shorts. Bart Simpson's... That's Bart Simpson on a pen. The old-timey way to prototype is use tiny nails on a piece of scrap wood and wind the wires partially around the nails. That's kind of sick. You don't need a breadboard, just find a piece of wood. Rip one out of the wall and put it back before you ever move out. The landlord will never know. What? What? Just like a literal piece of wood, just rip it out of the wall? Fuck, dude. I don't know, I think it'd be really cool, chat. I could, if I design this correctly, and I, like, build it correctly, and I could maybe start making them, and, like, selling them, like, as boutique amp pedals. How much does a boutique amp pedal cost? Like, if I go to Etsy, and I go to boutique amp guitar pedal. Tomato sauce overdrive guitar pedal? That's kind of sick. So it's not that much, but I don't know. I could probably sell it for like a decent amount. Like, how much do people pay for custom hand-built guitar pedals? That does not work. The wallboard trick, it also works if you need a spacer between your bumper shocks and bumper. Just use the cables and an alligator clips and cram everything else into a pedal box. It'll be fine. See, I need someone, like, who's, like, knows how to make guitar pedals. That's, like, well-versed in making guitar pedals. What you need to know is a profit margin. I mean, I don't really know if I care about, like, profits as much. I just kind of like to... I'd like to, like, make it and sell it. If it falls apart, because I laugh at it and then it didn't work. What are you guys talking about? What the fuck are you guys on about right now? I don't know. Is there any other guitar players in chat? How many guitar players would buy a custom guitar pedal? An Astra guitar pedal? Specifically, like a vacuum tube-based guitar overdrive pedal. Profit equals food on the table. True, it does. It does. I don't know what I would sell it for. Because I think in order to make it, I would need to buy... I'd probably have to sell it for like 150 bucks or something, which is kind of pricey for a pedal. If I would sell it for like 150 bucks, because combined with the tubes are getting kind of expensive, and like if I buy all the resistors in bulk, and I buy all the capacitors in bulk, and I buy everything else in bulk, then it could probably be cheap. Man, I could probably sell it for like 50 bucks maybe. I don't know. I'd have to see. It's my birthday tomorrow. Hell yeah! Happy birthday, Kettle Bear. Profit margin. What's the profit margin? How much money can we make? Fuck. 50 bucks. I don't know exactly how much I could sell it for, because I don't know exactly how much it would cost to actually make. But I do know that the tube that I need to still buy, the 6112A sub miniature, there's one for $6 on eBay right now. And I want to buy it, but I'm probably not going to buy it. But it's like $11 if I bought this thing. And then I'd have this tube. But you can buy, like, here's a couple of them. Oh, no, this is just one. The fuck is that? That's kind of sick. What? What is this? Oh, cool. Interesting. Noise generator? I don't know. I'll figure out exactly what tube I need to use. We were just what are we talking about? Well, this one time Boobs modified her car, and to space the bumper right, she used a block of wood. Sometimes after meeting her, I was under her car and was like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh. Materials plus hourly wage plus times worked plus raw profit. I learned last year that my time is valuable. See, there you go. First rule of buying tubes is buy twice what you need and build up an inventory for later. Well, I got twice what I need on the diode tubes. Look at that little guy. The little diode tube. Little dude. Then why do you buy 100 times what you need? I thought I was the noisemaker. All I want for my birthday is a Taurus 692 in 357 Magnum. I've heard bad things about Taurus, man. I don't know if I would go for Taurus. I'm gonna be real. I'd just save your pennies and buy like a Smith & Wesson. And or just get a nice used one. Like, I'd rather buy a nice used Smith & Wesson than a Taurus. It's like, I've heard really bad things about Taurus. I don't know. I don't have that much experience with Taurus, so I can't really say for certain. But, like, everything I hear about Taurus is that it's ass. Boards go for $70 on Etsy, made from pallets, while West Coast Customs boards start at $700. Wait, what boards are we talking about? Just like a wooden board? Or, like... What are we talking about? I know, chat. I want to make my own vacuum tubes. I want to learn how to, like... My biggest concern if I started, like, making these tubes and selling them is sourcing the actual vacuum tubes, because I feel like I'd have to buy up all of the vacuum tubes that are on the market, and then I'd have to, like, end up driving the cost of them, like, through the roof, because I buy them all up. And then I, like... what am I supposed to do when they run out? Like, they don't make these anymore. So it's like, what do I do when they run out? They run out. So if I could, like, figure out how to make my own, I'd be so cool. Imagine a custom-built vacuum tube amplifier with custom vacuum tubes. That would be sick. I should put tubes in tubes. Boobs made you custom tubes. Yeah, I mean, those aren't exactly, like, customs. I'm talking about, like, designing a vacuum tube. Like, not just making a vacuum tube. Like, designing a vacuum tube, manufacturing it, and then using it. Like, I'd want to, like, 3D print some sort of, like, device that, like, holds a glass torch so that I could, like, actually make the vacuum tube. Like, I'd buy just, like, glass tubes and then, like, somehow devise a 3D print some sort of device that assembles the actual innards of the vacuum tube and then holds it while it, like spins around with a flame, like, closing it off. I don't know. I'd figure out some way of doing it. Handled it, and it's worth the money considering the Smith & Wesson cost 3 times as much. I mean, this is true. It does cost 3 times as much. I don't know. It is a little bit about what you get what you pay for. But at the same time, I feel like there have definitely been people who have owned Taurus and have had no issues. So I don't want to discourage you, Cuddle Bear, because I really don't know. It could be totally fine. It could be, like, completely fine. I would talk to Michelle about it, because Michelle is definitely more knowledgeable on that kind of stuff. But I would say that I've heard people who like Taurus, but I've also heard people who don't like Taurus. So it's, I don't know. For the price, though, you can't really go wrong with the price, to be fair. Oh, you mean like a pedal board, like an actual board for the pedals. Well, I don't need a pedal board. I have... It's kind of underneath the Variac and some other bullshit, but I actually have a pedal board. Like, I genuinely have like a board, like a... It's kind of a pedal case, more of. It's... I don't know if I can move out of the way and show you. It's that thing right there that I'm pointing at. It, like, folds out, and it holds, has some, like, Velcro in there for my vacuum, or for my pedals. I haven't used it since I played live, but it's very inconvenient for playing live, because if you have something like this, these aren't very easy to transport, or at least they're not as easy. And it doesn't really keep your pedals safe. Like, if you look at, if I go to Amazon, got guitar pedal case. Here it is. I think this is the exact same one I have. So you can see it, like, opens up, and you can take the top off, and so it basically turns into like a really just nice, simple pedal board where you can keep all your pedals and everything. And it, like, you can put it back in the case, you can lock it, so you can, like, keep people from getting into it, and it's actually kind of neat. And it's like, if you're like playing live, it's much easier just to grab this and set it up than it would be for, like, another pedal board. And it's like part of the way I design certain things. If I'm gonna, because I want to play live, like, I love playing live. So if I'm gonna design a pedal board, I'm probably gonna design it around playing live. I want the X-Tar pistol that is badass, fun to shoot with 30 round mag. I've never heard of that. Taurus revolvers are good. It's the semi-autos that suck ass. Taurus products are our ass. They all suck. Revolvers far apart, and the autos don't run or don't run for long. Damn. Scathing review from Michelle. Damn. Well, Cuddle Bear, I don't know if it might. I don't know. It might work out for you. It might be great. It might not. I don't know. I won't say. I don't want to discourage you from buying something you really want, but I don't know. I've heard things not so great about Taurus, but who knows? You can buy a lot for $300. There's only so many you can send back for warranty service before you notice trends. How many, Hasher, how much of the stuff behind you turns on and works? Well, a good bit of it doesn't, but, like, that TV works. That TV works. That monitor does not. This oscilloscope right here does not work, but it's close to working. I recapped it, so I just need to figure out where it's not turning on. But it's close to working. The Variac does work. This does not work. I need to recap it and like get everything sorted on it. The other one, that one does work, but it's not calibrated. So it does work. You can get it's the most functional oscilloscope I actually own, but it does actually work. But you need, again, it needs to be calibrated and probably recapped, considering it's from the 60s. What else do we got? I don't know if this capacitor checker works. I know that one worked. That little TV works. That monitor that's down there does not work. I don't know why. I need to fix it. The other TV that's right there, this Vega, that does work, but it needs calibrated. So most of the things work, but need calibrated, basically. I have its twin. It's a really good Variac. It is a nice Variac. You know how long I wanted a Variac before I got that thing? I love that thing. It's such a cool Variac. I love that and the tube tester. The tube tester is so cool. It's so nice to be able to just be like, I wonder if this tube is functioning correctly. Let me just open up my tube tester and find out. The only thing with the tube tester is the 9-pin socket needs to be replaced, I think. Because sometimes you have to wiggle the tubes to make them have contact, and I don't like that. So I need to, like, maybe replace that socket, but... Oh, that's a Master Sword. It is a Master Sword. That's not my Master Sword, though. That's Bat Vibes Master Sword. Look up Xtar Semi-Auto. Check out and see. Xtar Semi-Auto. Let's find out. Oh, that's a paintball gun. Extra. TriStar Raptor. Xtar Semi-Auto. There's like nothing about it. I don't even know if this exists, my man. I cannot see. I don't know, I don't see what you're talking about here. I have a Brazilian 605, and the timing is ever so slightly off. After shooting about 3,000 rounds or so, someone I shot with brought a new 460 Smith & Wesson large frame Taurus revolver, and it was shaving bullets, jacket material, and was jamming the cylinder. Damn, I think they still sell it. I wish I could show you a pic. I see. I thought I thought for a second there that you shot your friend, and I was very concerned. Also, I just want everybody to just know, cat butt. Cat butt. There we go. Cat butt. The barrels on the Taurus revolvers tend to unscrew themselves and yeet themselves downrange in short order. Jesus Christ. I mean, there are Smith & Wesson revolvers for $300, aren't there? Am I going insane? Let me go to Gunbroker real quick. Smith & Wesson. Is there like a... Can I see like a price range? Oh yeah, let's go $450 max. I mean, there are a couple of semi-autos. Like, there's a couple of shields for under like $400. That's not bad. The shields are apparently pretty good. I don't know if you're looking for a semi-auto, but the shields are pretty nice. Here's a Smith & Wesson 38 Special for $330. So if I were you, I'd probably rather go with something like that. I'm sure you can find a 357 somewhere that's used for a halfway decent price. Oh, here we go. 30 special for $36. Buying out 550 is 1513. Is this 38 special too? Yeah. There's a snub. You know what else you might be able to get? Here's a, I don't know what this is going to go for, but here's a 38 special revolver. This is sexy, dude. Look at this. That is nice. This is a nice fucking revolver right there, man. I so desperately want the 44 Magnum. I so desperately want the Astra 44 Magnum revolver. I don't... There's 32... Ew, what the fuck is that? I so desperately want it, man. X-Tar Astra. Try it again. X-Tar. What is this? 32 Smith & Wesson? Oh, it's got fucking 7 shots? That's sick. I don't even know what this is. That's a pretty fucking weird looking revolver. $250 though. Could be yours. No, it's not on there. Let me look it up on YouTube. Going for the 357 Magnum snub nose. The longest I'll go is 3 inches. Alright, if you're buying a snub nose 357 Magnum, I would probably recommend not getting Taurus, because at that point, that's a little handgun. That's a little handgun for 357 Magnum. Is this what you're talking about? Is it like this, or is it like a handgun, or is this what you're talking about? There's no point in getting a 357 with a barrel that short. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily. I do think there is like a benefit to using 357 out of a barrel that short. It's not nearly as good as using like a longer barrel. It's just, you essentially get like the ballistic performance out of like a 9mm plus P. So it's like if you're shooting like a normal semi-automatic handgun that shoots 9mm, that you're getting about the same amount of power as a 357 snub nose, but with like 4 or 5 times the amount of recoil. So it's like, is it the added extra power worth it? I don't really know, because you can get 1,300 feet per second out of a snub nose revolver, but it's gonna hurt like fuck, right? So I don't really know. Not with just 3 inches over penetration though. I want some kind of single shot 50 BMG for CC for close combat purposes. But what if multiple attackers? Would you continue with your criminal shenanigans if your friend just got turned into baloney in front of your eyes? Bolognaise. I mean, I'd probably not. Probably get something with 2 shots at that point. But like a single shot 50 BMG is not cheap either. Like the Serbu, if I think of 50 BMG single shot, my first inclination is the Serbu, which is what blew up Kentucky Ballistics, by the way. But it wasn't Serbu's fault that happened. It wasn't the gun's fault anyway. But in fact, Cerbers are probably the most like secure guns you can get. Just because it's literally essentially a pipe that you unscrew and then put the bullet in, and then you have to rescrew the pipe in, and then you can shoot it. But it's not, those things are still like $5,000 at least, I think. Those are not cheap. Even like the simple ones. Concealed carry, not close combat. Oh, shit. I think she missed the joke that too. The blondeness is getting worse. .357 3-ported 2-cylinder barrel. Like, this doesn't look like a bad pistol. Like, this looks like a decent pistol. For $600 though, if you're gonna spend $600, I would definitely say get something else though. If you're spending $600, you can easily get a used Smith & Wesson for that kind of price. That's gonna be better than this. Like if I go, Let me go. Let me go. Guns, pistols, revolvers. 357 Magnum. Maximum $600. A Charter? What the fuck is that? What is a Charter Arms? Never heard of that brand. Here's a Ruger CP100. Weihrauch? That's kind of a weird looking gun. Ruger SP101. I would definitely go with a Ruger SP101 over a Taurus though. We almost got a shit ton of tubes for $100 today. Almost. Damn. So many Taurus. There actually is so many Taurus. Here we go. Here is a Smith & Wesson M357 Magnum. Yeah, this is gonna be like exceptionally a better like gun than a Taurus will be. I don't know like how worn this one is, but like I would still wager a guess it'd still probably be more reliable than a Taurus. Rugers I think are good. I've actually shot an SP101 before. They are peppy little guns though, so you gotta hold on to it. But this is not a bad gun. We decided not to spend the money. That's fair. You want a 3-inch Taurus Cuddle Bear? Go ahead and get it. It's your gun in the end. Hopefully it will not be the last. Yeah, man. If you want it though, like go buy what you want. Dude, if you're set, then fucking go for it. Don't let me harp on your vibe, man. Do you. I will cheer you on regardless, even if you buy a Taurus, because I don't care. But I just want you to get what you want, man. Charter Arms is a cheaper U.S. brand. Is it good? Is it decent? Is it better than Taurus? You can even get a cool metal tube that accelerates the lead projectiles to supersonic speed and makes a cool bang noise. Maybe a Cyclops and 50 AE. The Ruger SP101 or a 60 Smith & Wesson 60 or 640 is for a 7-nose. Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely try to get one of those. You could probably get one used for within that. If you're spending $600, you could definitely get one used for that price. And again, I would definitely rather have a used Smith & Wesson than a brand new Taurus. But again, if you're set on the Taurus, fucking go for it, man. Do you. I'd rate Charter above Taurus. Yes, they don't full up hurt, but they're rough. Oh, well. What I originally wanted was the 44 Magnum Alaskan. I actually shot my dad used to have a 44 Alaskan, and it was fun as fuck. Not very practical, though, mind you. I'd rather have, like, a 629 before I'd have an Alaskan again, because a snub-nose 44, it's not that it has so much recoil, it's just that it's kind of unmanageable a little bit, right? It's just, like, you can hold it, you can shoot it, but you're not going to be accurate with it. It's, like, 10 yards is your max effective range with a fucking 44 Magnum snub-nose. Like, it's really not... It's your fingers, do what you feel, yeah. The 44 Magnum Alaskan is cool. The Astra made a similar gun in, like, the 80s, and I really want it. It's called the Astra Terminator. It's a 44 Magnum. I want it. That's why I went down to a 357? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I would still say, if you're gonna go 357, definitely try to get like a Ruger SP101 is gonna make more use of that round. You're gonna get more power out of a longer barrel. Like, the longer your barrel is, it exponentially makes 357 more powerful. So it's like a normal size revolver shooting 357 Magnum is gonna be a lot more powerful than a snub-nose revolver shooting 357 Magnum, right? So it's you know, shit you gotta consider. That being said, I daily carry a snub-nose 357 Magnum Smith & Wesson. So, here, I'll go get it. Hold on one second. Alright. So this is like my actual carry gun. Like, I went to Walmart last night, chap, and it was late, so I brought a gun, and this is the gun that I brought with me. This is a... I don't know, 357 might be a little bit much for this thing. It's unloaded. But these are the rounds I have in it. It's some special Hull Point defense, special defensive rounds. They are indeed, though. I don't know if you can read that. They are indeed 357 Magnum. But they are, I haven't actually shot this pistol yet. So I don't know if I'm going to carry these in my gun after I shoot these. Because they might fucking tear my hand apart. Because these are 357 Magnums, and this is an 11-ounce handgun. This thing weighs less than a can of Mountain Dew. This thing is so fucking light. I don't know if I'm gonna want to shoot 357 Magnums out of this after I shoot it once, but we'll see. But this is like a really nice handgun. This is a Smith & Wesson 340 PD. Like, it's literally the lightest 357 Magnum ever made, and it's really cool. But this is expensive. It's like an expensive gun. I think it's like a $1,200 gun. However, you can get different versions of this gun. You can get different K-frames that shoot 357 Magnum for significantly cheaper than this. Like, this is only expensive because it's fancy alloys that make it light as shit. But, you know, if you don't care about lightness so much, you can get other 357 Magnum revolvers for quite a bit cheaper than this one. She doesn't buy guns. This is true. I did not buy this gun. Michelle gave me this gun. Thank you, Michelle. You only bought a gun, but no food. Yeah, I don't buy a gun. I haven't bought a gun in a long time. I just posted a picture of my AR-15 Discord page. That's a J-frame? Oh yeah, fuck, I forget. I forget the frames. My bad. J-frame, not K-frame. I don't know, I forget, because I don't really think about it that much, because I'm not really in the market for more J-frames. I might want to put a 3-finger grip on this, maybe. I feel like maybe that would help me hold on to it better, but my hands are pretty small, and I get some pretty good purchase on this grip. So, I don't know. Next time I go to the range, I'm going to take this bad boy, which is 22 Magnum, which is significantly smaller than 357. And then I'm gonna take this bad boy, which is significantly lighter than this. This is significantly heavier than this. In fact, I think the optic I have here with the scope mount and the scope itself, that in of itself weighs more than this gun does. So 22 LR, not Magnum. Fuck, dude, I'm all jumbled. My brain's all jumbled. I'm mixing words together. Not 22 Magnum. 22 Magnum is different caliber. My dad has a 22 Magnum lever action, but I don't. I don't have a 22 Magnum. A 22 LR. Even if you miss the Florida man that jumps you from behind the cornflakes in the cereal, you'll both be deaf and blind after the first shot, but you'll be prepared and he'll be stun locked so you can get your getaway. Well, my thing is, 357 is significantly more powerful than 38 Special, even out of a snub nose, even out of something like this, right? I watched a video where a guy shoots this specific handgun, not this exact handgun, but this model of handgun, a Smith & Wesson 340 PD, and he shoots this exact load out of it, which again is, I forget exactly what it is. I have the box downstairs, but it's defensive 357 Magnum, and I think he was getting like 1,100 or 1,200 feet per second out of it, which is significant. At a 38 Special out of this gun will get you about 800 to 900 feet per second. But actually more like 750 to 850 feet per second. Rough ballpark numbers, by the way. I'm kind of like... I didn't watch this yesterday, so I'm just remembering these numbers. But it's Federal HST. Yeah. He got some... I remember he got some decent velocities out of this. So it's like... At the end of the day, if somebody's charging me, some 500-pound monster of a man is charging me, and I shoot him square mass, I'd rather have my gun loaded with this than 38 special. That's why I carry 38 special in this. But again, I need to go shoot this. It's not a good idea to carry a gun that you don't know how to shoot. So it's really not, like, very helpful that I'm carrying a gun loaded with 357 Magnums when I haven't trained to shoot 357 Magnums. So it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Really, I should probably put 38 specials in it because of that reason, but fuck it. I need to go to the range and shoot this, though, and, like, actually get some trigger time on it, and actually get some 357s out of it, and see exactly how bad it is, and if I can actually handle it. Because if I can't shoot it, like, accurately and efficiently with 357 Magnum, then I'm not gonna carry 357 Magnums in it. Ooh, that one's actually sick as fuck. 37 Magnum, 8 rounds. Oh my god. 8 rounds of 357 Magnum out of a barrel that short. That's even shorter than my barrel, the one on this one. I don't know if that is a kind of wild gun. But yeah, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. The thing I like about 357 Magnums, and why I would always recommend someone get a 357 Magnum, is because they're, you can always shoot 38 specials through them. This is a 357 Magnum gun, but I can put 38s in this all day. Apply the muzzle directly to the sternum, pull the trigger 5 times, repeat as needed. I need a 22 to shoot the foxes around the chicken coop. Oh, don't shoot the foxes. No. Hogue makes extended over mold grip for the J-frame that will extend the grip. Yeah, I've seen that. I've looked into those before. I might get one of them. I don't know. I need to shoot it first. I really need to shoot it and see how I like it and see how controllable it is. If it's really not controllable, I have no idea how bad it's gonna be. So when I actually go to shoot this, I'm not even gonna load more than one bullet. I'm gonna load one bullet so that just in case I like do a that, and then what can happen is if you're not prepared for like a really strong muzzle rise or a really strong blast, is you'll shoot the gun, right? And it is unloaded, just for people wondering. You'll shoot the gun, you'll like go like that, and then the blast will like knock your hand off, but you're still trying to grip the gun, so you end up pulling the trigger again, and now all of a sudden you're shooting like there. And if you're really getting like out of control, it can go back and hit you like that. So if you're ever gonna shoot like a big handgun, especially like a revolver or anything, load one before you load the whole cylinder, just so you can make sure you know what you're expecting before you fucking load a huge handgun with massive loads. Not looking to chain fire the gun. Not exactly. Make a list of what you want to shoot next time. Lay everything out, right, the night before. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of guns that I want to shoot. This is definitely one of them. I want to shoot some of the M95s. I really want to shoot this thing. I'm really excited about shooting this one. I'm really excited about shooting the 10 gauge, even though it's also going to be, like, way too big. I'm really excited about shooting this thing right here. 10 gauge fucking fuckery. So I'm going to shoot this one next time I go to the range. I'm going to shoot this next time I go to the range. I haven't shot this AK since I put the new furniture and the new optic on it. I'm super excited about it. I'm really excited about this one. This one's so fucking sexy. What are those white with blue speckles? What are you talking about? Like on the dress itself? What are you talking about? That's why I load one in the Deagle and everyone starts with the 10-inch barrel. Better slap than a Tesla truck. Both gonna stress her out. What are you talking about? The panties? You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, right? You didn't see anything, right? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, we're reviewing. reviewing the VOD. I was wrong. I saw nothing. If you were wrong, but we totally did. What are you talking about? Damn. They're not white though. I'll tell you that they're not white. Thigh highs. There we go. Now we're good. Buff is gaslighting me. Buff is gaslighting me. Chat can get their color bets in now, though. Poop brown, noted. They're not brown. This is the new Diamondback revolver? That looks shiny, but like, I've never heard of a Diamondback revolver, so I don't know. Saw something. I don't know. I don't know what you saw. I don't know what you saw. Is there something in the room with us right now? The rest of the Diamondback products are underwhelming, so I don't have high hopes. Oh. That's why it's new. Beautiful thighs. I know, chat. It's like, if I was wearing something like this, I could definitely have, like... I could definitely have this, like, right there, and you would never notice, right? Or I could have it, like... Like, you would never know. You would never know, right? And then I could just... Then I pull it out from nowhere. And I gotta be careful with this fucking skirt, dude. This is a short-ass skirt. $30 Fahrenheit here, no summer dresses. I would wear an Enigma. In that outfit, I would wear an Enigma. Order a thigh holster. I really do want a thigh holster of some sort, because it would be so much easier to like carry this. I can carry this thing in my waistband, because like I wear a lot of like sweatshirts that cover it up pretty easily, but honestly, this is a pretty concealable gun. I like it a lot. One of the Constantine belts. Now, show the person assaulting you your panties rather than me and the rest of the chat. What I do, like... Wait a minute, stop! Stop! I have to... I have to show you before you continue. Is that bulge? I don't think so. The video is 70% uploaded. Get ready for egg waste. What? What are you uploading? Well, the problem with that is that, like, that's a nice holster design, but it can't, like, this is a one-piece dress, so I can't, like, put it in, I can't, like, put it in, my waistband. I have to, like, put it under my skirt if I'm gonna have it in a dress, right? Eurobird gun holster, thigh holster for, yeah. Now this one, I don't know about these ones. These ones always seemed really cheesy and cheap. I'm not sure if this would actually work. It might. It might. But would it? If I look up thigh holster. These things look kind of nice. This thing is probably nicer. This is for like a full-size handgun though. I don't need something for a full-size handgun. I just need something that's can hold my little revolver, you know? To unironically maybe something like this. That's obviously this is like kind of cheesy and probably not gonna hold the gun I need, right? This obviously not for like a it's not for a snub nose, but maybe something like that. The idea, the one thing about these ones that concern me is like I don't really want it to fall down, you know, like if I have it and I'm wearing it, I don't want it to like slip down. But this is a really light revolver, so I don't really know if that would happen or not. Cat, remember when Astra promised to make a pyramid of ramen? I didn't promise to make a pyramid of ramen. I just said I'd take a picture, and I did. I did take a picture, and I did upload it to the Discord. If I remember correctly, you just wanted me to take a picture of the mountain and upload it to Discord. You didn't. There were no stipulations like you need to make this into a pyramid. Don't go throwing shade at me. Those kind of holsters, you're not supposed to move around a whole lot. Yeah, see, that's what kind of I don't like about it, right? Maybe something with like a garter belt or something that will hold it up. I don't know, maybe something like that would work. What is this, Dom? What is this video?
Make some triple onion, garlic, bacon, eggs. You gotta blend them up. Butter pat. This is probably gonna be gross. Ew, it's all foamy.
What is that?
Gross. Oh, there's still whole eggs in there. I'll fix it. This is a mistake. Ugh, big mistake. I messed up, guys. It smells good, but I'm gonna have to drown it in cheese.
What is that?
Like
what are you doing?
Hit it with some of that. Wow. Well, I put parsley flakes on it. It looks a little more appetizing.
What is that?
Guess that's down to the taste test. Oh, here we go.
He's just shirtless.
Mmm. Gooey. So much bacon on that. It's gonna.
It could have worked. Bro finally snapped.
Bacon.
You just shirtless.
There. We need to test just eggs right now.
How do you how do you use a blender and still have solid yolks? I don't know. Is it the face of regret?
Meh. You know what? The more you eat into it, it's not that bad. I think the cheese is doing a lot of the lifting here.
What? Okay, hold on. Go back a second. What is in here? What is in here? There's eggs, there's onions, there's... What the fuck is that? What is that, cilantro? What is the brown stuff? What is in here? Triple onion garlic bacon. 8 eggs. 8 eggs. Oh my god. You put 8 eggs in there. 3 onions. Step away from the blender top. What's the green in there? Is that cilantro? Is that mayonnaise? What is the white stuff on top? Where's the garlic? Is that some right there maybe? I don't... Sour cream? Finish for the full review.
You eat into it, it's not that bad. I think the cheese is doing a lot of the lifting here. It kind of tastes like creamy, oniony, cheesy eggs with bacon. That's what I was hoping for. 7 out of 10. Not a bad way to use, you know, onions that are about to go, but yeah, maybe a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't order this again. I retract my previous statement. Some of the parts were way too oniony, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5. It was actually pretty good. I finished my plate. Bye, guys.
Alright. Alright, that's fair. I'll give that a subscription. I'll subscribe for that. That's pretty great, Dub. That's pretty great. Well, I was hungry. Are there bits of sour cream? I don't know. Saw this video, to be honest with you. Julia Child does not approve. Julia Child! We'll move us back to 900. Well, 900 what? Davo has ruined my plans for an omelet later. Someone get Davo a reoccurring segment on cable public access channel. I can cook well, I just wanted to hurt people. You could take some pointers by cooking shirtless for Bat Vibes. I bet he would love it. I mean, you're assuming I haven't done that before. But it's also usually way too cold to fuck. I usually don't like to be shirtless because I'm, you know, it's cold and shit. Jokes on you, I am a masochist. Goal achieved. My soul is crying in the corner. We need a Davo Rocky montage. Topless Astra cooking videos? When? What? Why would I? I'm not. Usually, I mean, I won't be topless, but I've definitely like just cooked with an apron on before. Like I've done that. But that's mostly out of laziness. Yeah, see that's more along the lines of what I'm looking for right there. Is it has like, it has the thigh holster, but it's being held up by like the waistband. That would work. That's pretty much what I'm looking for, I think. I think that's what we're looking for right there. I like that. I like that. Spicy site. BP cooking content. The cheese and bacon helps for real. I bet it did. I bet it did, Dub. I bet it did. Isn't laziness because that shows you were topless and took the time to put on an apron? Yeah, I mean, I was topless because I just I think it was because like I got done with the stream and then I took off my outfit and I didn't put anything else on and I just like said fuck it and I put on the apron. So I was, you know, I've done that before, but it's, you know, I don't do it solely for the sexiness aspect. It's I do a large part because I just don't want to go put on a shirt. I do usually use the apron though. I use the apron a lot because I like to not have things get like, especially if I'm like washing dishes. I don't want to get like water all over my like shirt or oil all over my shirt. So I usually use the apron actually. I'm sure Jizzy approved. Yeah, I mean, you know. Just apron easy access for Bat Vibes. It wasn't terrible. So what all was in that, Dob? What was like, there's bacon, there's sour cream, there's like a ton of like weird seasonings. It was a weird video. Why did you cook the bacon and the eggs at the same time when you could have just you could have cooked the eggs and then added the bacon and onions afterwards? Wouldn't that have tasted better? That'd be great BP content. Yeah, I mean it would. It would. Honestly, garlic in the omelet sounds pretty good. Well, garlic goes in almost anything, so garlic is fine. Should I make more vids like this? Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely make more vids like that, Dom. There's a top tier video. Top tier Dabo post. Okay, I found a TV station that can air Dabo and Cooking Hour if we bomb them with enough requests. Orange County Government, Florida. Well, I don't live in Orange County, but watch Orange TV live. What's live on Orange TV right now? Wow. Amazing. I don't know what this is or what the point of that is, but wow. Oh fuck, it's loud. Holy shit. I thought it was just like I thought it was stuck there. I didn't think it was gonna do anything. That was so loud. What the fuck? Destination.
Step right up and get your tickets. It is game on for the IAPA Expo 2024. The world's largest attractions industry trade show is back at the Orange County Convention Center, exploding with entertainment.
You think about it, our members all over the world put on a show for their members. They have great activations and fun things.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. We could promote it. It's educational. I'm not, in my not so professional opinion, Dobbs' content was far more interesting, so they should all be for this plan. Are you not interested in the trade show that's happening in Orlando? Make sure to leave a like on my video too. All right, Dub, I'll leave a like on your video. I'll slap a like on that video. I will now prepare for my next masterwork. It scared the fuck out of me. You have Blondie co-host. Deborah was not great at doing the cotton candies. No, she was struggling a little bit. She was struggling. Just a little bit. Bullet. Do bullet. Thigh snub nose holster. 380 or snub nose? I mean, this could work, yeah. That might work. So long as it has the fucking, so long as it has, like, something to hold it up. That's mainly what I feel like is the big issue. Like, that's what I'm most, like, worried about. I think this one would be probably the best option. That looks like that would be better. Oh, garter belt only? Thigh and garter belt set? Oh yeah, here we go. This is one I need. $60. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Because that just comes with the garter belt if you just do that one. So, I don't know if... I guess small is what I need. I don't know. Duct tape will hold it up. True. If we're posting ARs, I dropped mine in Discord. All right, let me look. Let me look what we got going on Discord here. 38 special versus 38 retard. What the fuck? What is that picture you sent me? Guns and shit. There we go. That's a nice looking AR. Hold on, let me open this here. So this is Michelle's. This is a nice setup. I like how you got this up. Is the front sight co-witness? That's kind of cool if it co-witnesses. I definitely like how it's not like 10 feet above the AR. That's quite nice. Very tasteful, very tasteful. It's nothing too much. Nothing. Good stuff going on here. This is a nice. This is a very modest, nice build. I like this build. This one's also pretty good. This is pretty. You got the IR laser here, which is pretty cool. I would have probably have mounted it under the barrel, so you don't have to have the red dot like so high above the barrel. But I guess I don't know. I don't know if it matters that much, to be honest with you. But that is a nice setup too. I know. I feel like I'm pretty well set. I feel like I don't need another AR for a while. Like I feel like I'm pretty set. I feel like I'm pretty set with this thing. I'm pretty happy with it. The one thing I will say is there is an upper for there's a different upper that I want to get for it. One that has a failure button, the forward assist. I really don't understand why people don't like the forward assist. I don't know it doesn't add more weight. Like the upper that I'm looking at weighs less than this upper. So not only would I have the forward assist, it would still be lighter than this one. So it's like, I don't know, lightness is really my main, like, concern when it comes to this gun, so. I really like this gun. But I feel like, in terms of ARs, this is all I really need. Maybe a small bipod, but really I want to keep the weight on that down. Teamer Special Unity Scraper Mount. That grip makes me nostalgic for the early GWOT vibes. Absolute co-witness. Fuck yeah, dude. Meanwhile, my hopefully soon future boss.
Und weiß, wo und was ich normalerweise an Übungen schieße, weiß, dass ich am allermeisten mein BTS 15 M4 schieße. Problem, das BTS 15 M4 ist nicht zum Sportschießen zugelassen. Jetzt was daraus wird. So, ich war jetzt an der Waffenkammer, habe mir eine BTS 15 mit 16 Zoll aufgeholt. Kaliber ist hier 223 Remington. Sondern ganz normal M-Lock habe ich eigentlich bei meinen ganzen ZF-Gewehren so. Mache 5, dazu passend SR Tactical Waffengurt 3.
That's so weird seeing like a German guy with like a full-on AR. Like, I just watched a video like recently about some German guy reacting to like American guns, and he's like, what are you going to defend your home from? The Taliban? A Bella? Oh yeah? And it's like, come on, dude, what the fuck what are you talking about? And then you get Germans like this who are just like, oh, here's my fucking fully built, like, bougie AR. Used to run a Magpul bipod. Used to run a Magpul bipod and know what it was starting to do? The actual COM 4 rather than the Cope 4 M4 I have. The Cope M4. Meanwhile, my hopefully future boss. Not all of us Europeans are cringe. Not all of them. Just most of them. Oh, yeah, it's like the slingshot guy. I love this dude. He makes some, like, weird bullshit. Let me show you its features. This guy's great. I love this guy. Let me show you its features. The Romeo 7 is a cheap SIG copy of the Aimpoint Comp M4. Oh. His channel is very German and very cool. Yes. His bow designs are legit. Yeah, dude, he's made some scary shit before, man. He's made some cool ass shit. Hello, everybody. It is me again. I have this slingshot. Let me show you its features. I'm butchering that accent, I'm sorry. You know, it's crazy. I will, like, I'm starting to get to the point. I've been doing Duolingo for, like, over a year at this point, and I'm starting to get to the point where I can, like, recognize some shit in writing. Like, I can't, like, understand it yet, but, like, I can, like, read something in German, and then, like, there's a decent chance I'll actually have an idea of what it says. Like, I read something recently that was completely in German, and I understood it, and I was like, oh my god, that was so cool. Like, I immediately, like, knew what it said, because, like, I knew the words. I was like, holy fuck, that's cool. I gotta, like, I really want to, like, I need to, like, join, like, a Discord server or some, like, VR chat that's only in German. So I have to, like, get exposed to German. I feel like that's, like, the best way to learn. It's, like, joining, like, a VR chat that's only German. In Switzerland, also German speaking, guns are super present and actually contrary to Germany. This is very true. Switzerland didn't do the whole, you know, start World War II thing, right? You've been doing Duolingo regularly for a year? Fuck yeah. Yeah, I have been. I've kept it going. Let me see here. What are we at right now? What's my streak at on Duolingo? We're at 394. That's where we're at. 394 days. That's where we're at. Yeah, Duolingo really isn't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to learn the whole language with Duolingo, but I feel like it can get me to a point where I can actually start to like really learn shit. You're keeping up with the Duo? I am. I have been. Like, and I'm at the point now where like for a while, if I had like lost my streak, I would have just like not done German at all. I would have resigned myself to being one of the people that never learns a second language, that I will never ever know another language, because if this is the closest I've ever been to knowing another language. I've never like gotten this far, right? And then but now I'm getting to the point where if I like somehow lost my streak on Duolingo, I'd probably just say fuck it, I'm going hard in the paint. Like, I've already got enough of a base where it's like I might as well just go hard in the paint and do like other things. I know Duolingo isn't the best for learning languages, but it's good for like the basic stuff and basic like words, and like it has its problems, but it's definitely helped me understand like a lot of basic words and basic like grammar shit. Yeah. German Kermit. Hello everybody. This is me, Kermit the Frog here. You still A1 or A2? Oh, probably A1. I don't think I've gotten that far where I couldn't have a conversation with somebody. But like if I'm reading like on a German forum, I can pick out words in here and there and I can slowly understand. Oh, like I'll be listening to like Rammstein or something like that, and it's like I'll have listened to this song many times in the past, right? But then I'll hear it again, and like now I've kind of gotten more German. I like hear it and I'll be like, oh my god, I understand what he said there. Like I understood like exactly what he said. There's a song called Mainland from Rammstein, and it's a pretty simple song. Granted, it's not like super complicated with the words, but like once you understand, like I'm able to pick out certain words and like understand what he's actually singing about, and it's like, holy shit, that's kind of cool. Mainland, du bist hier in Mainland. That song kicks ass. Oh, fuck, that voice hurts my throat though. The benefit of being born outside the US is I already know German by native language and I'm kind of automatically kind of fluent in English. Yeah, if there's one language that I could just learn for free without, like, if I had to be reborn again, right, into a different person, I definitely would want to be born into an English-speaking language or English-speaking country, because trying to learn English as a second language sounds like the most annoying thing ever. And I would hate to. I'm pretty sure the language I would hate the most to learn would probably be English. Like, I'm glad I don't have to learn English, because I would give up. Like, this English is stupid. Like, I would not want to learn this language if I wasn't, like, native in it. When that wasn't homeschooled. You have to play it backwards. German's actually not too far off from English. I think that's what's helped me kind of like keep at it, you know. I've tried to learn Japanese a couple times. The problem with Japanese is all different. It's completely different language, right? But German has a lot of words that are basically the same, or words that are easy to remember because they're just so slightly different. Like, it's English is English, like with some of the C. It's just like misspelt words sometimes. And it's like, it's not too hard to learn. Like, I can get that, you know. America is like, it's America with a K, so it's Maamire. I don't know how to spell it. Hold on. Okay, it's Amerika. That's how it's spelt in German, and it's like weird, but it's like you obviously it's like it's the same word, just spelt slightly different. Dutch ist Tastal. I don't know how to say that word. Nicht allzu weit vom Englischen entfernt. Yeah, yeah. The other thing is about it that I'm like I don't like speaking it because I know I know I have like a horrible accent. Like I know I'm like mispronouncing everything, and it's a little bit. But the only way to like combat that is just to, like go into like a group of native German speakers and just talk German with them. I need to go to Germany and like hang out with a Monicable and like have him teach me the ways. Not too bad actually. See, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. You watch German YouTube videos on YouTube? Not really. No, I haven't gotten to that point yet. What I want to do is I want to start listening to German podcasts. But, you know, in order to learn, like, in order to get that point, I need to understand more, I need to get further on. I need to, like, actually, like, learn more. With some practice, I'm certain you could speak German pretty much accent-free. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I want to do. I really, really want to, like, know German. Like, I really want to, like, be able to speak German fluently. Maybe not, like, fluently. Like, I'm never going to speak German as fluent as a native Germanic speaker, unless I go to Germany and live there for a certain amount of time. But, you know, I would like to spend, like, a decent amount of time in Germany. Like, I'd like to... maybe I'd go to live there for, like, a year or something like that. I think that would be really fun. Like, maybe in my mid-30s, I'll live in Germany for a year. Because I would really like to be able to use German and, like, be able to... I want to be able to... If I was placed in World War II Germany, and I was being held at gunpoint, and I had to prove that I was German, I want to be able to fool them into thinking I'm a German. Cologne. Köln. Unless I go to Germany. Now you can immerse yourself in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. No, what I don't know. I want to, like, find, I want to do, like, I watched a video where a guy learned Spanish, essentially, by just going to, like, Spanish-speaking VR chats. And so that's a good idea, I think. If I could do that and find some German friends who mostly speak German, but also speak English, that would help me a lot, I think. German in 9 means no. Yeah, but it's a different no. It's not just no. It's like 9 is no, you can't have the soup. But if you were to say, like, I have no money, it would be it would be kein, not 9. So it's like, you know, it's like ich habe kein Geld, as compared to, like, I don't know. You get my point. Yeah, you get my point. Just stick to girl voice and nobody would know. 9 equals absolutely fucking not. Yeah. Absolutely fucking not. That's a good way of putting that one. I know, it'd be cool. I really want to go to Germany one day. I think it'd be really, really cool to go to Germany. In that part of Europe. Son of a... Astra would be accepted into the Amish communities. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I got mad dogged by the Amish one time, and I don't know if they're about me or not. I don't think they're about me. So can Astra boy mode? Nice. Fuck, dude. But yeah, no, I was watching a video about, like, this German guy reacting to, like, an Iraq veteran 88 video where he's like, the 5 best home defense guns, and he was like, he kept, like, criticizing it, like, what are you defending yourself from? And as an American, obviously, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean what am I defending myself from? Like, burglars? The government? The British? There's any number of people that I could be defending myself from. But, like, there was one guy in the comments who typed something out in German. He was talking about how, like, Germans can be, like, very arrogant about other people's politics, and that we should take a note from Switzerland and like, have more guns like they do. But I read the first part of the sentence he wrote, and I, like, understood it. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. The French! The Amish and PA are different. You'd be fine. Go to Germany, 9 or in Spanish. Ni madres. I do kind of want to learn Spanish at some point. I feel like if I'm going to learn another language other than German, it's either going to be Japanese or Spanish. But since I don't really live in Japan or plan to live in Japan, I'm probably going to speak Spanish. I'm probably going to learn Spanish at some point. Because I actually would probably use Spanish quite a bit if I spoke it, because a lot of people speak Spanish in Florida. It's very common, so it'd be really helpful to be able to speak Spanish. But like, there are not many German speakers in Florida. That being said, when I went to Cape Canaveral, there were some German tourists on the bus, and I remember hearing them talk, and I was like, I can pick out a couple of those words. Just French, get it over with. They would still say 9 to Astra being able to boy mode. I don't know about that one. Spanish is pretty easy. Some people say, to me it sounds really difficult. Like it's an intimidating language to like try to think about getting into, but I might. I'll probably try to learn German. I'm gonna keep learning German. I'm gonna try to not divide my attention. I'm gonna focus more on German. But if I get to the point where I'm like fairly comfortable with German, and I'm fairly comfortable with where I'm at, I'll probably start doing Duolingo for Spanish, because I feel like Spanish would be such a useful language to know how to speak. If you can learn Spanish from a Florida Cubano, you'll be good with 99% of Spanish speakers. See, if I learn, I gotta learn like Cuban Spanish, because that's like most of what I hear like around Florida. We have a spot in the state of Saarland, Germany, Alabama, where it's Saarland, wait, Germany's Alabama? Oh, okay, I see. Puck, you're in front of the screen. Thank you, Puck. A spot in Saarland where the monument, which is the middle finger in French, and the French national anthem is the middle finger to Germans. What? A monument? What is that? I want to go to, What? I need to find out where my ancestors are from, specifically, which part of Germany they're from. But I also want to check, I also want to go to, Habsburg, Germany, because I'm pretty sure Habsburg, Germany is where diesel, like, actually invented the diesel engine. So I kind of want to go there and check that out. Google Dutch's Eck. What is this? Dutch's Eck. It's like JonTron. Dutch's Eck. I once met a Spanish girl from Colombia, and she told me that in South America they speak way slower than in Spain. Huh. It's speed and inflection and in context compared to like Mexican Spanish and LA's Mexican Spanish. Hi, you look very beautiful and amazing. Oh, thank you. You mean Austria? Is that in Austria? And wait, no, am I thinking of the wrong place? I might be thinking of the wrong place. I might be thinking of the wrong place. Is Habsburg in Austria? Wait, what is this? German corner. Dutch's Eck. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's like on the border between like France and Germany. I see. Is that the... Yeah. Alright, hold on. Where's Habsburg? Oh, fucking goddamn it, mouse. Where's Habsburg? Have you seen the new JonTron yet? I have seen the new JonTron. Motherfucker! I'm fat fingering everything right now. Habsburg, Switzerland. Habsburg, Switzerland? That's not at all what I thought. Is that where he invented it? Is it, it might not be, where did he, because I know, he was like, his parents were from a different part of, Germany. Augsburg! I'm thinking of Augsburg, not Habsburg. Augsburg! God damn it, I'm stupid. I think that's what I'm thinking of, right? You think of Hamburg? No, I'm thinking of Augsburg. A Habsburg family were the rulers of HRE and at some point most of Europe. Oh, how'd you like that? Where was the diesel engine invented? I think it was Augsburg. And Rudolf Diesel internal combustion, blah 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 blah. Where was it invented? No, I don't want his idea. I just want to know where he actually invented it from. Where was the shop that he had? Augsburg. Yeah, it is Augsburg. Maschinenfabrik Augsburg. Man SE. Where was that? Where was what invented? The diesel. The diesel engine. Like, the diesel engine. Because I think Diesel's father was from Bavaria, I'm pretty sure. And then he moved to France when he was like a kid, and he lived in like Paris until he was like 12. And then he had a brief stint in London, but then he moved back to Augsburg, Germany, where he would go to school. And then he went to a different place to actually go to like university, and then he came back to Augsburg, and that's where he actually invented the engine, the diesel engine. Rudolf Diesel, yeah. I'm reading a book about it. Very interesting, actually. Very interesting period of time. It's like super interesting. Bavarian cream slaps and good bready dough. I think it was Bavaria. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'd love to visit Rome and Spain. I'd love to visit Rome and Spain. I'd love to visit Rome. I really want to visit Germany though, because I don't know. There's a part of me that has like there's a part of me that's like wants to visit my ancestral homes, you know? It's like I want to go to Norway, but the vast majority of my ancestors are from Germany. So it's part of the reason why I'm learning German is because I want to connect with my ancestry, you know? If my ancestors, the vast majority of them, were put in a room, like 90% of them would probably speak German. So you know. Wasn't Diesel a BMW, the BMW guy? It would make sense he was a Bavarian in that case. I don't know if he's the BMW guy. Rudolf Diesel was his own thing. This is before, like, cars were mainstream. This is, like, 1870s, 1880s kind of era, right? This is, like, the modern diesel engine as we know it. It took some time to develop, but it was, like, a huge thing when it was invented. Because, like, it was invented when steam was, like, the big thing. Like, it was... When the diesel was invented, people were like, what the fuck? You have an engine that runs without having a steam box? Or, like, having a steam boiler? Like, the Otto engine was out before then, but it was, like, super inefficient. Like, the Otto four-cycle engine, it was not very good at that point. But Diesel, like, took the concept of the Otto four-cycle, combined it with, like... better thermal dynamics and better like fuels. He used different fuels, and because he used like the right fuel, it ended up becoming like the most efficient engine in the world at that point. I thank Almighty Gavin for the invention of the steam. The year 2028, Astra gets to the town where Diesel's shop was. After she leaves, can you believe that girl tried to apply it here using her brother's information? Diesel is the superior engine, but politics. Yeah, Diesel is, like, superior in most ways. That's why I kind of want a diesel engine, to be honest with you. Diesels are so cool. I mean, shit, that's what my fucking, you know, degree is in diesel. Autobots, roll out. No, I'd like to go visit, like, all of those places and see where, you know, what Germany is all about. There's a bunch of shit in Germany I want to see. I was thinking of Gustav Otto, but he was also Bavarian, so I was close. Diesel's about 30% better efficiency. Yeah. That was, like, a huge deal, though, when it was invented. Like, that was a huge deal. That level of efficiency, you know? Couple of Chinese guys got busted stealing gutter oil so they could refine it into diesel out of a box truck. Jesus Christ. Should have gotten your degree in lube jobs. Yeah, then I would have gotten that job, but I didn't. I didn't get that job. So now, fuck, dude. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. In Tampa, I think. What? What about Tampa? Good oil is usually worth more for cooking. Well, I know that you can use cooking. You can get used cooking oil and turn it into diesel fuel. I know you can do that. I have like tangled my slinky, like fully tangled this thing, and I don't know how to get it untangled. Wait. What? How? Okay, I don't know how to undo that. I fucked it up. I fucked the slinky up. No tampon for me. But PDHD and unscrewing oil filters, it sadly didn't cover reinstalling the new ones. How the fuck did I manage this? What? What's even going on here? Oh, like I almost see it. I almost see the end of it. Let me just... Ah, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Restaurants used to have to pay to get old cooking oil, no matter... No way they get paid for it. PhD and GM battery replacement would be nice if I ever bought a new Chevy. For some dumb reason. Yeah, I would never buy a new Chevy. You have to coat the gasket on the bottom of the new filter with a big line of JB Weld so it won't leak. Oh no. Benzene is a natural occurring in most oil fields. I don't know if they invented it or refined it or not. Well, back in the day, like, oil production was like... They didn't make a lot, like engines and like industrial stuff didn't use a lot of oil for power. They used steam for power. So a lot of it was coal. A lot of what they initially like refined oil for and got like dug up oil for was actually lamps and lanterns and things like that. So it's like like Rockefeller, he initially made his fortune by selling oil for lamps and for lamp fuel essentially. Hate people that over tighten oil filters. Let me just fucking yank that on there. No lube on the fucking seal. When you load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. But my comment was off-color joke about the funny stepping Australian artist. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That one funny Australian artist guy. Drill, baby, drill. If you only load 16 tons, you get fired. What? You load 16 tons. What do you get? A pink slip. Mustache man. Oil filters on firearms legal. Welcome to Slovenia. It would take Astra so long to load 16 tons of anything, but at the time that she finished, she really would be older. Fuck, dude. I don't know, chap. We'll see. I'll go to Germany one day. I'll go to Germany and I'll speak German to the Germans there, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, das is German, yeah." You're gonna just be like that. What? Sit on my face? What? What? What are you talking about? Our coal bin holds more than 16 tons. There you go. See, the ranting Griffin had a whole bit about that. Full of nanny? One day it'll be 40 tons of crushing Mountain Dew cans. Benzene is different from benzene benzene or similar, which is what we call gasoline in Germany. Germanic language. Oh. He was all excited to speak German to Germans, and they all responded in English. I mean, a lot of Germans do speak English. It's like, you kind of have to, because German has a lot, there's a lot of tourism in Germany, so it's like you basically have to speak German. Or you have to speak English. You could watch a Eurotrip movie to get familiar with the culture. Slovenian, with suppressors. Oh, dude, what? I like these guys, but this is a long video. It is making me jealous that I don't have a suppressor. It's just making me upset that I wish that I had a suppressor. Chat, I need a fucking suppressor for this thing, goddammit. You know how cool this is gonna be when it has a suppressor? You know how cool? Fit check, alright. Need to fix our tailgate so we can take those damn cars to the scrap place. Almost. High school random foreigner chat. Probably right after you send Maddie those tracks. Yeah. 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 Slovenia suppressors unregulated. No background check, no nothing. Get an oil filter and screw it on. See, that's the way it should be. That's the way it fucking should be. The names of hydrocarbons can get really confusing if you mix in brand names in different languages. Don't forget the walks. Alright, it's fucking cold, chat. I'm freezing here. I need to put my sweatshirt on. My mind is mush. Alright, good night, Dob. Good night, Dob. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here too, because putting full frontal on the car. Well, the car has to get, that's like priority. Like, I have to prioritize that over the suppressor. I have to prioritize that over Germany. Or whatever the fuck. I gotta get that car fixed, chat. I gotta get it fixed. We need to, I need to find a, an M3 body kit, or I need to make an M3 body kit. One of the two. I don't know which one I want to do yet, but I need to do one of them. You can go to Hooters. Alright, chat. Anyway, I will see everybody. Prioritize Germany over your allies. I need to prioritize my car. I need to prioritize my German car before I prioritize going to Germany. Anyway, chat. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see everybody tomorrow, hopefully. I might have a new gun tomorrow, so that's cool. But we'll see tomorrow. I'll be around until 3 a.m. Alright, cool. Alright, everybody, thank you everybody for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow.